Hi, I'm Tim Lewis. Today we will review the Lionel Hotbox Reefer. A hotbox is when an axle bearing overheats on a piece of railway rolling stock. This occurred mainly from the journal bearing trucks used before the mid-20th century. The axle bearings were housed in a box that used oil-soaked rags or cotton, known as packing, to reduce the friction of the axle against the truck frame. When the oil dried out, the bearing overheat, which could start a fire that could destroy the entire railroad car and possibly more rolling stock if not detected early enough. Today we have roller bearing trucks. A lot of hot boxes are detected early with defect detectors. It is rare to see a car on fire from a hot box with modern technology. Let's get to the history on the Lionel hotbox reefers. Lionel introduced 5 different variations of the hotbox reefer in their 2006 Volume 2 catalog. 4 were sold separately. The railroads or companies were Santa Fe, Swift Refrigerator Lines, New York Central, and Pacific Fruit Express. The 5th car was sold with a TMCC, New York Central, Mikado, and caboose as a set. Let's take a closer look at this car. We were going to start off with the sides for this video. So this is the Santa Fe car. Now if you look in the catalog and a lot of catalog renderings, you'll see different colors. So this car looks yellow in the catalog, but let me rest assure you it is orange in real life, as you can see here. This car was built in 2005 despite saying it was in the 2006 catalog, and my theory is that Lionel started out by putting these cars in the 2005 catalog, but because of some issues, the possibility that they postponed it until the cars were fully tested and the technology was tested before it was released. So I believe these cars were already produced, and in 2006, right when they hit the catalog, you could buy them instantly. Continuing on, we have Ship and Travel Santa Fe all the way. We got the Santa Fe logo right here, SFRD with the 20699. The capacity, which is 77,000, the load limit 500,000, and the lightweight is 587,000. And this car has stage icing air circulation fans. So this was more of a mechanical reefer than a regular reefer car with ice. I flipped around to the other side. It's the same feature, but I will show you guys the doors. The doors do open. Not that much. There is a piece of tape that's securing the doors, so the doors do open, but the tape is holding the door on the inside. We're going to look at this side of the car. Now, we have a brake wheel for the brakeman right here. We got the number and the road name here. A coupler. There is a tab right here. All you gotta do is push down and the coupler will open, and you got a big screw on each side. Now this car is secured with 2 screws on each end, and that's how most of the 027 Lionel train cars are done, and some of the newer cars that they have done now. Here's the other side of the car, and I did forget to mention that there is a cast-in ladder here as well, and right here on the side of the car on both sides. Now we're going to get to the hotbox portion of this car. So there is only one truck that is actually lighted up and is the hotbox function of the car, and it's this truck right here. And you can tell because of this hatch right here, and I will get to what this hatch is in a second. So when you see this running on the track, you'll see 2 lights, one on this side, one on this side, red, simulating the fire. And in a minute or two, I will flip the car on its side to show you the underside. So for this car, loading smoke fluid is quite simple. All you gotta do is lift the hatch up right here, and there is a little reservoir that you put smoke down. Now, in case you're wondering why there is a hole, I don't know what happened, but it only happened once, where it started melting the roof. Now, for those who have this issue, Lionel still has parts for these, and I haven't ordered one yet, but I have a order that I'm accumulating for other items in my collection, and once I get ready to order, I will order 1 or 2 of these to replace. Here's the underside of the car. You have the little sensor wheel right here, and the reed switch is right in here. And this comes in handy to allow the car to have its effects. There is 1 pickup roller here. On this end, this is where it gets very, very interesting. We got 3 switches here. 1 is for the sound, 1 is for the smoke, and 1 is for the lights. There's another pickup roller here, and these are the 2 lights at the end of the car that simulate the fire. Those lights are red. Before we run this, I will give you my final thoughts. My favorite feature is the smoke output. I believe that if you run the car a lot longer when the effect is initiated, it might smoke more. I have noticed it when I run it several times. My least favorite feature is nothing. I have Percy in this video being used as the motive power to get the car to initiate its features. Preferably, you should run this with a command control locomotive. I usually run this car with a command control locomotive. Usually, I run this with other locomotives, but due to the track radius limitations and lack of control systems, Percy will do for now. Percy has the volume lowered, and we will go through all the cycles of the sound effects. So the first one is the car normal operation. So I have gotten the car primed. Basically, I ran it around once to get it primed so I can show you guys what features it can do. So this is currently in stage 4, and we'll get back to stage 4 in a second, but now we're going to head to stage 1. Stage 1 is normal operations, so here we go.
Wake me when we get there. All clear from the cupola.
We are now in the second phase, where it starts making noises and lights and the smoke starts to appear. We're in the third stage, and that is the car is on fire. As you can tell, the sounds have changed, and you know when to stop when the car has hit this stage in the sound set. And now, when you stop it, it will put out the fire. If you stop in stage 2, this monologue will not play. And now we're in stage 4 where the fire is out and they're repacked and ready to roll. Alrighty, so now we're in a different area, and I will do the full sequence without my commentary, so here we go.
Green signal ahead. Making great time. We're ahead of schedule.
Alright, that wraps up this review. This is a very nice car to add some creative realism. Lionel has only produced these cars once. It is hard to find these in a regular store. Your best chance is to get one through eBay, or if you're lucky, find one at a show like I did. I got mine for $20, which is a steal. The retail price at the time was $139.99, but if you can find a car at a better price, grab one. I say a good price for one of these is $25 to $35. At some of my club swap meets, I've seen these cars, so they're popular among collectors. I would like to collect all 4 of these separately sold cars. Now, if you don't want to buy the car because it is not to your scale modeling, but you would like to have a hotbox reefer, the Electric Railway Company, when it was operated by John Z, sold kits that you could convert one of your cars into a hotbox. Now, I don't know if Sunset Models still sells these, but you could look around. And I believe if they bought all the rights to the Electric Railway Company, then they should have these in stock. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you like the video, hit the like button. Tell people about this channel. And the next product review will be the MTH Rail King Smoking Tank car. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.